This is a story about loss.
Loss is sometimes greater than leaving your umbrella on the subway.
Loss is sometimes the thing missing from you that makes you whole.
I lost someone. Once upon a time, I was dating this man. The wrong man, as oftentimes we do. For said man was playing the World of Warcraft, or something that had to do with orcs and loincloths, when I came to stand in his office doorway at home with a cup of orange juice and my best mismatched pajamas. Now, to bring you up to speed, my long-term live-in boyfriend, let's call him Robin, he and I have been dating and living together for 3.5 years, but we've been living with training wheels, meaning a roommate. But training wheels is moving out. He gave us notice because he's got a new job, a real job, aka not shilling coffee for Starbucks. So, hey Robin, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna get a new roommate? Are we gonna move? What do you think?
Let's talk about it later. Let's just be happy for Training Wheels and his new job.
Yay, Muppet arms of excitement. But now it's been about a month and time is a-ticking and I don't want to pay for this now oversized apartment. Robin, really, like, what are we gonna do here? Come on. He tears himself away from his orcs raiding a village and he says,
I can't do this. I don't want kids. I don't want to get married. I don't think we should be together.
The breakup speech happens. In an instant, I vow to never date older men again. I mean, they're all just Peter Pans that never want to grow up. I mean, Robin is pointing out that he's a fucking douchebag. I mean, what is with guys who think that I need babies to complete my life? The answer is not now, idiot, or maybe ever, but don't you go around making up my decisions and closing the doors and bolting them shut without my saying it. So we argue for possibly the second time in 3.5 years. And so I asked my brother Andrew to come over and help me work some of this out. And as a thank you, I try to teach him how to eat on an artist budget, meaning we eat the chow mein noodles that are like, I don't know, 99 cents. And he keeps trying to change the subject to this book that he was reading.
It's about how when you're born, all the factors around your life.
Oh, I know this, the nature versus nurture thing.
More than that. What time of year you were born dictates when you start going to school. A week can make a huge difference. That itself changes the opportunities you find in life.
Sorry. Oh, yep, it's him. And he's not coming home again. You know, Robin says that he wants to fix things, but he never comes home to talk about it. Fictional babies and wedding parties that are never going to happen. Okay, so yeah, I want to get married, but like the way that this place is called the Fortress of Awesome because we're nerds that say awesome and everything is awesome. I want a marriage that is awesome. Nothing like my Facebook friends and their cute and pretty wedding updates. No, you know, fuck that. I want trapeze instead of a first dance. A sword fight between him and my dad and sushi buffet for dinner. So, Robin hears this and we want to try to work things out. And this is now the fortress of potential awesome. But after a couple weeks, we realized that it's not working. It's still trying. And we are trying to work this out, trying to move it from trying to working. So we have friends over. We try for awesome. Awesome. We stay up late. We play games. We laugh. Awesome. The door buzzer goes off at midnight, and I'm thinking, who of my jerk-ass friends are this late to the party? And I remember that night. It is Friday, November 12th, 2010. And I remember it because it's a beautiful pea soup outside. It's so foggy and muggy that when you walk out onto the balcony, you can't see anything. It's like Cloud City. It's dreamlike. It's surreal. When the buzzer goes off, it's midnight, and I'm thinking, you know, like, who is this? Oh, it's my dad? Oh, right. Okay, so my dad is this professional driver, and he does emergency pickups day or night for his company. And because it's a beautiful pea soup outside, he's got to stay here for a place to crash? I don't know. So the door knocks, and Robin lets him in. Hey, Daddy, who's that behind you? He's so sad, so very sad. He's looking at the floor, and he can't really look at me, and he kept saying, come here. come here. So I go to him, and he pulls me into this hug. And just above a whisper, he says,
"Your brother Andrew's died by suicide."
Toy trains, guitars, shaggy hair and glasses, blue and white play clothes, Lego camera crews, pleather jackets, guitars, Star Wars going to the cottage, sharing a hammock in the sun. Little bro!
What?
Oh, God, don't do that in here. Get out on the balcony. Fuck.
Sure.
You know that's bad for you, right?
Yeah. It's gonna kill me. You sound like Dad.
Oh, God, don't say I'm Dad. Okay.
So, is everything okay with you and Robin?
Yeah. No. Tell me about this girl that you're seeing, huh?
I can't.
Oh, come on. You can trust me? What is this?
No, it's not that. It's that we aren't seeing each other anymore.
Oh, well, screw her.
It's complicated.
Yeah, everything's complicated. Wait. Were we on the balcony for that part? Or were we back inside? Was he wearing the red shirt or the shirt with all the stains on it? I called it his Dexter shirt. He was so skinny. I made him eat. I mean, I ate. I made the noodles. Did he finish the noodles? Did he say goodbye? I don't remember him leaving. I don't remember that night. Little bro! No!
Your family needs you. Will you come with me? Your family needs you now.
I'll get her stuff. Do you want this shirt? Do you need shower stuff?
Go with her, Robin.
No, she needs her family.
You are her family.
No, I'm not.
That night I lost everything. Everything but my cat.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Andrew was 22. He was my stepbrother.
Half-brother. Blood brother.
All right. He would always tease me about that. Brother from another mother, as it were. He looked like John Lennon, Yoko years. Woody Allen with big poofy hair and his big glasses. He was Valley D of his high school. He got a scholarship to go to university. He loved film and directing. And even from the age of when he was this high, he was directing Little Lego Man, and he was always taking my dad's video camera, which at the time was bigger than he was because this was the 80s. Oh, I made fun of him in high school when he tried acting. He did community theater, and I never forgave myself for that because he never invited me to another show. Jerk-ass sister right here. Because you see, Andrew had to do everything perfectly, but he's an artist, and art isn't perfect, right? That's the beauty of it. But when he couldn't perfect things, he would just move on to another art form. So he moved from acting to writing songs. He picked up a guitar, and he wrote songs. This one is one of my favorites, actually.
I like it when guys are boys. That's just nice. I like it when they're physically awkward. That's just nice. I like it.
But none of the songs sounded exactly like he wanted them to. He would read everything, from Harold Bloom to biographies. My God, he loved discussion and debate. Every family dinner would end with him sitting like this. And saying things like, "Would you? Well, why would you say that? How does that make you feel?" God, he was the master at deflection. He was really private. I remember the last night that we spent together, but not really, because I never knew that was going to be the last day that I saw him. It was nothing remarkable. It wasn't like he was saying goodbye or anything. Was he saying goodbye?
I was the one that did an edit of his backpack of the things he needed to end his life. No note, no reasons, no why. He had a checklist of the things he needed to do it. He used a gold ink pen. He used 3 exclamation marks. He had that book that he was talking to me about. And my brother Luke, he had called him the day of, and Andrew said he just had this thing he had to do. The following days were full of people. I don't know who. There were just so many of them, and they all came with casseroles in hand. Now, it's a good thing that I was never hungry because I am severely lactose intolerant, and all these people could do would bring casseroles? I think it's the culinary equivalent of we don't know what to say.
People who were close to me tried to give me advice. The advice that stuck was from my boss. She said,
Right now, you should eat when you want, sleep when you can, and stay out of the way of danger. Morning has a way of messing things up, though. And so you may find you will eat, sleep, dangerously eat, or sleep with danger.
This stuck with me. I mean, I don't know if it was a truth or if I made it a truth, but for the next few months, I lived dangerously. Now, I didn't go skydiving or eat blowfish from the back of a van. No, I didn't care. And that is dangerous. You know, I told off everybody you've ever wanted to tell off in the TTC. Oh yeah, the people who stop at the top of a fucking escalator. What are you doing? And the people who are pushing and shoving because they want to read the newspaper at rush hour. The guy who doesn't bring headphones so his music is blaring. The ones that stand in front of the doorway. The ones that don't hold the door for the little old lady. Oh God, I needed to calm out. I tried to do things that I know made me happy. Comfort stuff, sushi, London fogs, Ikea. Except at Ikea, I saw those little wooden train sets that Andrew used to play with. I cried in the lamp aisle. Back at the morning house, as I call it, I couldn't sleep. I became afraid of the dark. I had stayed over at my dad's, back in my old room, which Andrew took over when he grew up. And I could not sleep in that room. I became afraid of the dark, you know, those times just before you fall asleep, that feeling where you're kind of floating or you could be dreaming already. Those were the moments that I feared most. Oh no, 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 no. Andrew, don't do this to me. Please, just go. Go to Mom. Go, she needs you more. I'm okay. Please, just leave me alone. It's okay, I'm okay. But I was not okay. I had this void, this hole inside of me, and I couldn't fill it. And I couldn't eat because there were all fucking casseroles around me. And I couldn't sleep because clearly that's when I was having panic attacks about tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. So I ate the one thing I could. Love. And I wasn't discriminate. Any kind of love. Friends, family, lovers. I was sick. It was like I was a teenager again. My moods were everywhere. I hated everything, but I needed everyone. And I wasn't getting anything from my failed relationship with Robin, so here I am, open-armed for anybody, but nobody would come near me. They were too scared to catch the morning disease, except the one that I nicknamed Danger, an old flame, one that villainized me years back. I mean, back then he could barely even look at me, let alone talk to me, but the night that I slept with Danger and ate his love, he told me the one thing I needed to hear.
You are worthy of love. Always. You are worthy. You are loved. You are worthy of love. Always. You are worthy. You are loved.
I was living dangerously. And I let danger stay in my bed as I tried to figure out how to eat food and sleep with pillows instead of danger. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Public speakers say to open with a joke. When my green leather jacket was purchased, I was so proud of it. I got it on sale. I wore it to our outdoor Thanksgiving family dinner, and I was gushing about the sale price and how good I looked, and Andrew says, "Hey, let me try it on." So he takes it from me, and he does it up, but then he puckers the boobs, and he goes, "I look better in this than you." God, every time I put on this jacket, I think of him in that moment, and I laugh. I was in and out of Andrew's life. He would ask when I wasn't with my stepfamily, my stepbrothers, which he would always correct me. "Pebs, we aren't step, we're blood. You're blood to me, you're my sister. I'm your brother from another mother," and, well, I would laugh. But in and out didn't matter to us. He was there for me and I was there for him, and we would have conversations about everything and nothing. He would visit, but not nearly as much as the sister wanted, in and out of each other's lives. And now it seems unfair that we will be out of each other's lives. I bought a new phone recently, and the photos didn't transfer over, and the picture with him in my green leather jacket is gone. It's gone forever like him, but I will always remember him. I will remember the little boy who made movies and swore that he would make me his leading lady one day. Of the little boy that ran around the playground in his blue and white play clothes, and for making Pebbles into a 2-syllable nickname of Pebs. And for agreeing with me that after years of scheming and to make a cool nickname for him like Pebbles was for me, that Andrew Kangaroo was a terrible nickname. I miss him. I will always miss him. I hope he can forgive me for being in and out of his life. And I hope I can forgive him for breaking my heart. May you rest in peace, my brother. My blood brother. Thank you. The memorial was overwhelming. People, just so many of them. We booked the church for 200 people, but we had to be moved to the sanctuary for 1,000 people. Everybody came. People who loved Andrew, grew up with Andrew, people who had never even met Andrew. A tear I shed for him that day is forever on my green leather jacket because I wore it to my memorial for him. And it's right there above my heart. I am standing beside Andrew on the Bloor West subway line at 6:13 p.m. Now I know it's not him, but it looks eerily like him. Tall, glasses, but short hair like he's trying to go business. He thinks I'm looking past him at the TV screen arrival times, but I am looking at him and his nose, which is Andrew's nose. The subway comes and he lets me on before him. I like Subway Andrew. He's very polite. He's got a gym bag. You know, Andrew was trying to work out and get in shape just before he was working out. He took up running. I wonder, would it be weird if I asked this guy to have a little hug, and maybe I'll do it just one subway stop before mine, then I can squeeze him and then run away? Or what if I just stand here beside Andrew until he gets off? Wait, at what point did this become insane? The part where I fantasize a hug from a stranger, or the part where I start stalking him? Oh my God, get off the subway. Get off the subway, get off before you live too dangerously. That night I was in the shower when the heaviness of it all just took over. It felt so good to sit, to let the floor take all the weight that I was holding. And then I heard the door open, the bathroom door open.
How long have you been showering?
I don't know. I got home, I got in.
You've been showering since you got home? That was like an hour ago.
Robin got me out of the tub, sat me down on the floor, days until moving trucks and stale goodbyes, but he was still my knight in shining leather jacket, so we sat. I didn't say much. I mean, what was there to say? Sorry. Hi? Hello?
I don't know if I should be telling you this.
I mean, Krista, it can't get any worse than it is, so why don't you just tell me?
Okay. Well, I had a dream. Well, it was more like a daydream. But anyway, a dream about your brother. He had this wild hair everywhere and glasses and a cheesy 70s jacket with a fur collar on. It was clearly not real leather, and he seemed pleased about how ratty it was. Thing is, he was putting his hand in one of the pockets and showing me that he could pull his hand through. Like it was ripped? Yeah, a rip in the lining. That something is caught in the lining. You have to find that jacket and see what's in the lining of his jacket. He wants you to have it.
Okay, I proceed to ask her if she's tripping balls. No, okay, yeah, no, she is very certain. And she keeps apologizing, saying that this might be too much for me to hear and that she's really sorry that he came to her and not me and just, No, thanks. No, it's fine. No, that's great. Thank you. Okay, bye. I mean, hi, Daddy. Yeah, no, I'm okay. Yeah. I'm gonna ask you something weird right now, okay? Okay. Do you have Andrew's pleather jacket? What? No! Fuck, he gave it away to Goodwill. How do I ask for this jacket back without sounding batshit crazy? I mean, just let me know if you find it. Yeah, no, that would be great. Okay, I love you too. Bye. So he goes to Goodwill and he finds it, buys it back for another $5, and he turns it inside out. There's nothing there. There is a rip though. Hey, Daddy. Yeah, no, that was great. Thank you. What? What? You serious? Oh, yeah, no, that's great. I'll come right over. Okay, love you too. Bye. Okay, so they washed all of Andrew's things before they gave it to Goodwill, because obvi. And so he checks the laundry, and in the laundry, he finds this card. Now, my dad's a weirdo, and he has these laminated cards of like family photos, and then on the back, it's all of our birthdays, like as if I'm gonna forget my fucking brother's birthday. But anyway, I digress. So he pulls the card out of the laundry, and get this, the only place where the laundry has stripped away the image is Andrew's face. Andrew's face is erased. All the rest of us are still there smiling, and it is just like Back to the Future. With Michael J. Fox, and he's Marty McFly, and he's got this picture of his brother and his sister, and they're fading, so he's got to go back into the past with the DeLorean and find Christopher Lloyd, and he's going to make it all better and then come back into the future, but guess what? I don't have a fucking DeLorean to go back into the past and fix my brother. Fuck. My stepmother gives me Andrew's cigarette case as a keepsake, but I don't smoke. You were going places. You really were. You did such good work, hard work. And I know that there was this pressure that you put on yourself to be good, to be perfect, but there's no such thing as perfect. It doesn't exist. Failure is not an option. I mean, it sucks. It really does. Failure sucks. It sucks something out of you, and it leaves a hole in you, but that hole, that vacancy, it opens you up to something else. And there's room to grow because of that failure. Failure is a gift. I fucking hate that I didn't teach you that nobody told you to not be perfect. I know that you probably needed more than hugs and well-wishing, that you were probably mentally ill. But why didn't you come to me? I was 2 subway stops from you, 2. You could have walked to my place, you could have crashed here, we could have eaten chow mein noodles. Fuck! Okay, so sometimes I go on a smoke break with my dead brother. And sometimes I'm thinking to myself, you know what, he doesn't care to hang out with his fucking jerk-ass sister, so I am alone. But the view is always fantastic. I mean, that bridge with the runners going by and the cars, I really think that he would have liked it. At least I imagined he would. This is stupid. Robin wants to be friends. Yep. Just like that, friends. And there's this friend who called me up and she's asking forgiveness for something that happened like 4 years ago. Fucking dickwads, right? Am I right? I mean, these people just call me up and they're just like, oh, you know what? Forgive me. Everything's fine. No. No, I will not give you permission to feel better about yourself because you fucked me, because you took something of me and you broke my heart. And I will never get that back.
And what does this mean? That you don't want to forgive them? I mean, why not? It's a load off your shoulders too, right?
No. It's not fair.
Fair? What's not fair about it? That they're trying to make up for their past mistakes?
No, it's not fair that these assholes get to look back on their mistakes and say, oops, won't you forgive me? Everything's better now. No, because Andrew won't be able to go back and ask forgiveness for his mistakes and get his life back because that's not fucking fair.
Well, if that ain't a breakthrough, I don't know what is. Dairy-free chocolate?
Fuck yes. My therapist gave me dark cherry chunk chocolate as a hello gift. I gave her my burdens. Seemed like a fair exchange. Suicide sends out depression like a nuclear blast. Now, if my brother was ground zero and I was a neighboring village, then surely my friends were feeling the dark weight of it as well. This darkness inviting me to come out to play. This weight upon me, what I would give to feel like my feet are on solid ground, this gasping for air on dry land, I can certainly do without. I need some of my own therapy, some decibel therapy. Robin is in a new relationship. Oh yes. Robin saying, I love you to someone which feels like no time at all. Rusted, unwanted, replaceable. I'm not a unicorn. I'm not a fucking unique snowflake. God, I just want it so loud in here. I can't hear these thoughts. My friends take me out. We go to some bar, it's loud, and the bartender buys me some shots because it looks like I could use a few. Thanks, lady. I'll try not to think that into a put down. Alas, I start dating. Here's 5 minutes on boys that lasted 5 minutes.
Hey, nice necklace. What does the ring mean?
Try another pickup line, Tiger. This one? It ain't.
Oh, come on. Now you're all mysterious about it. I'll buy you a drink if you tell me.
Fine. It's a ring that my stepmother gave us all when my brother died. We each have one. So there's that.
Oh man, I'm sorry. Here's your drink. Another one's coming.
Really nice. So like I said, it's not a great pickup line.
How did he die?
Oh, fuck off. Next! This one I nicknamed James Dean. I mean, he had everything. The looks of you-know-who, the penthouse, the money, but hey, so they're playing The Wizard of Oz in the park this week, and I would love to go. I don't know if you would want to go with me. It's kind of a nerdy thing, I know.
Nah.
Oh, I know, I've seen it like so many times too, right? But
no, I've never seen it. I just don't want to waste my time on that movie.
oh, next! We meet at a party I don't want to go to. And get this, he's got buckwheat honey eyes. Even better, you know the rim, the outline of your eye, it's not black, it's not brown, it's navy fucking blue. Buckwheat honey eyes with a navy blue trim makes me weak, and I am not ready for it. So I turn into that girl that nobody likes. You know, the plastic one that goes along with everything. Oh my God, she is no fun to be around, but she's even less fun to be. I mean, I had moments of me, but I didn't really know how to be me anymore. He even said,
"It's great that you're so honest."
well, yeah, I'm kind of living without a filter right now. I'm living dangerously, you could say. Oh, fuck, this is so awkward.
Yeah, someone told me.
What? Who told you? What did they say? Fuck, I hate these people. God damn it. Why are they talking about me behind my back? Why did I tell anybody? I'm so lonely these days, and I just keep talking, and then there's just, right. He lasted for about 5 minutes after that shit. This isn't me. Nothing I say or do even feels like me anymore. And everybody just looks at me with their head tilt pity, and they all go, fuck, I hate it. I hate it when you guys look at me like that. They only see the hurt. They don't see me. They just see the weight of all of this, and their head tilt pity and their sympathetic little eyes that I just want to rip out of their heads. God, I gotta get out of here. I need to leave this place. Yeah, and just start over. I choose to leave the country. I choose Austria. Or rather, it chooses me, because I have a friend there itching to play host, and she welcomes my baggage, literal and straitjacket kind, and I pack my sun hat, because I want this trip to be a sun hat trip so bad, because sun hats mean sunshine, beauty, perfect weather. I just need a sun hat to smush on my head and I'll have a great day. And you know what? Vienna was beautiful. My friends were beautiful. My sun hat nudes were beautiful. And the food was beautiful. Everything was fucking beautiful. It was springtime in Vienna and I was a walking tragically hip cliche. It was great. Except in Europe, I'm lactose intolerant, right? And well, they all looked at me like my cat died yesterday or I had a terminal disease. I mean, here, watch. No milk, bitte. I hope I said that right. Nein milk?
No Milch?
Yeah. Sad faces upon sad faces. And so I try to ask for a coffee, but all of them here are like just wet cappuccinos with all of this delicious death milk. Ich möchte einen Kaffee, ich möchte nein milk. Bitte.
Kein Milch.
Yeah, I hand gesture that I'm lactose intolerant. Glug, glug, glug. It's bad.
Ah, ich sehe ja. Sie möchten ein Vodka.
Vodka. Wait, vodka as in vodka?
Ja, Vodka. Kein Milch.
Yeah, that's no milk. It is 9:54 a.m. and yeah, ich möchte Vodka. And so I get something called a Cafe Sobieski. It is a shot of espresso, a mini pot of honey, and a motherfucking shot of vodka. I love Austria. Back in Canada, I have a new life. A new guy even. Let's call him Opera Man because he sings in the subway on his way to the shower and just before he kisses me. And our first kiss was on a sunny bench and...
You're bleeding?
What? Oh my God, the bench, it bit me and I'm gushing blood and I'm looking for my maxi pad as a tourniquet when he pulls me in for another kiss. He even walks me to my next therapy appointment. Ladies, This man exists. You have been looking for your white knight in shining armor, and he does not exist. But the guy who makes you feel beautiful while your back is gushing blood in College Park and you are crying mascara tears from embarrassment does. True story, still with him. I accompany my stepmother to group therapy. She misses talking about Andrew.
I thought you already did therapy.
Oh, I do, but one's for my dead brother, the other's for my dead relationship.
That's messed up.
Oh, you have no idea. At group therapy, the place is packed. Why is there so many people here? I thought that there would be a sad scraping of people, like that scene in Fight Club. You know the one. The one with Edward Norton, and he's crying into Meatloaf's man boobs. Moobs, if you please. This place is nothing like that. There's no touching, no hug-it-out moments. But man, is there crying. The Kleenex box is like a conch, and whoever's holding it is the one that's telling the story of how their loved ones took their life. Each story is more horrific than the last. Shotgun in the basement, hanging in the garage, meds and vodka, jumping off a bridge. One of them even slit their own throat. Can you imagine the resolve these people had? The pain that they must have felt to think that this was their only option left. God, 2 hours of hearing people's nightmares. I was almost sick like 4 times in the waste bin, but I make my stomach steel. And I make eye contact because I'm one of those active listeners, you know? And I'm there for them, and I let their stories infect me. The next week at group, a lot of people didn't come back. I mean, I didn't even know if I was going to come back. Hearing people's stories of devastation upon my own devastation, it was a lot. But after the stories were out, the hold that they had on us was lessened, you know? We stopped talking about death and we started talking about our lives. We acknowledged the suicidal elephant in the room, and we made him comfortable in our Kleenex padded space. My stepmother didn't really talk much. I don't really think that was really what she was there for. She just wanted to be around people that didn't make her feel guilty for losing a son to suicide. Each week, we came together and tried to accept our loss, you know? At around the 1-year mark, we were going to have a memorial for Andrew. And, his ashes have been in the mortuary for the past year. Unable to cherish ashes, it's a difficult thing, right? So we don't really know where to put Andrew. My stepmom has been researching about a place that inspires peace and tranquility, and she decides someplace down by the river. And Andrew would always call her up and say, "Hey, can we go for a walk in the country?" Like as if GTA Mississauga is something from Green Acres. Do you know what this is? This is a columbarium niche, which is a fancy word for a locker for the dead. Now I know that sounds morbid, but a grave is just a ditch for the dead, so I think I kind of like this locker idea better. And every time I think of it, I think of Beetlejuice. Now, I don't know how old you are, but I loved Beetlejuice the cartoon, and they would have all of these fake morbid commercials, and it's the guy with the big car salesman smile, and he says things like, leave your loved ones safe, keep them locked up for eternity, and fuck, this is really morbid, so let's move on. So the day comes, and I have nothing to say. Me, who's been talking forever. But my therapist told me to write a note to Andrew. I thought it was a stupid idea, but I did it anyway. On your anniversary, I wanted you to know that I think of you, but I feel bad that I don't think of you every day. Most of all, I don't want to forget you. I know I will forget all of this, but I don't want to forget you. Help me remember you when I need it most. I hope you found peace. I hope you found rest, and I hope you found belonging. I hope you found whatever it was that you were missing here when you were here with us. And I hope that we get to share a drink or an apartment up in the sky or whatever doesn't sound like a cliche. I miss you. I hope to see you one day. Love, Pebs. We did it. My family are doing it. Together. And this is only year one.
I feel one flower won't come to save from my past and my picture will fade. I wish there was more lyrics made for this part, 'cause I feel like it has to go on. Singing to Laurie and dreams. I wish I could replay my favorites one by one, making my life like the perfect one. I'm here on Friday. Said I'm here on Saturday, all alone again. I don't know.
That was sounding fine. That was kind of cool.